Now, when I pick the clown of the week, it's not that I'm short of options, because AOC is still alive, so is Gavin Newsom, Jasmine Crockett. It's a very target-rich environment for this segment of the show, but I felt compelled that I had to give it to Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson.
Yes!
I mean, the guy, it's worrisome how just plain out stupid and dumb this guy is. Here he is on his stance on whether or not he is going to cooperate with federal officials.
And division. Look, we are a welcoming city ordinance. Our local police department will not ever cooperate with ICE. Whatever their constitutional authority is.
That's very interesting. I saw something today. Yeah, ICE agents capture suspected violent MS-13 gang member and another illegal alien after police let them slip away. Darn, what were these guys charged with? This is alleged MS-13 gangbanger Johnny Handy Martinez Barrias.
Oh my.
He was captured in Indiana along with, let me try here, Danilo Almilzar Escobar.
Yeah.
Mr. Johnny Handy Martinez here was, he's got a previous charge for first-degree murder. So, along with jaywalking and unpaid parking tickets, not that serious of an offense. His buddy, Mr. Escobar, look at those handsome devils. He was deported 3 times since April of 24 and has pending charges for strangulation, domestic battery, and cocaine possession. Now, damn it. I mean, I would love to have these guys in my community. Chicago, send them over here. Turns out these guys were arrested in Maryland, but they just ignored the ICE detainer and just let him back into the country to hang out with guys like you and people listening to my show. But what? Wait, I'm getting some. What's this?
We come from the federal level to the state level to Governor Pritzker to Kwame Raoul that we cannot find, who's the Attorney General, to you guys fighting for some illegal aliens who haven't put a dime in this country when my mother has a building that the city of Chicago Buildings Department demolished because this disgraced alderman over there, 17th Ward David Moore, didn't do his duty as an alderman. This falls on...
Mom Donnie took a similar stance, right? He doesn't want to cooperate with ICE. He wants to let the illegal immigrants, violent, illegal, dangerous criminals run amok in their cities. Now, why? What is the purpose? Are they just really trying to wear the tolerance badge? Or are they just so caught up in their own derangement that they're willing to risk the lives of their civilians? Excuse me, the citizens of their city. It makes no sense. But thankfully, I don't live in Chicago. I live in California, equally as shitty. But Chicago, and just over the weekend, there was 50 shootings. I think 8 or 9 people got killed just the 4th of July weekend. So yeah, you could really see where Mayor Johnson's priorities are at. Education, nah. Getting violent criminals off the streets, nah. Protecting your citizens, making sure it's safe to walk home at night, conduct business, nah. Bring them in. Chicago should be a safe haven for gangbangers and criminals. And you're stupid to think otherwise. Give it up. Mayor Johnson, genius. Really great stuff coming out of Chicago. There's got to be like an unwritten competition going on between New York, California, and Illinois of who can do the stupidest shit. What policy can I put in place that'll just go, damn, I'm real dumb. Stupid bitch.
West Hills, cool. What are you studying?
I'm studying gender studies right now.
Do you know what kind of...
No matter how devastating an event may be, school shootings, floods, natural disasters, you can always count on the Democrats to take the worst side and give you the best takes. The flood in Texas is no different. We have Miss Sade Perkins with this banger.
There's people in it. Oh my God, there's so many people in it.
I know I'm probably going to get canceled for this, but Camp Mystic is a whites-only girls
Wrong.
Christian camp. They don't
Whites only girls Christian camp. Oh my God. We have to get in there and fuck it all up. How are we, these white people doing something without blacks and Mexicans and Asians and everybody else? We got to get in there and fuck it up. How dare they?
They don't even have a token Asian. They don't have a token black person. It is a all white only conservative Christian camp. If you ain't white, you ain't right, you ain't getting in, you ain't going. Period.
Yeah, I'ma just tell you how ghetto and stupid I am.
And I think that context needs to be said in the right, you ain't getting in, you ain't going. Period. And I think that context needs to be said in this matter. It's not to say that we don't want the girls to be found, whatever girls that are missing or whatever right now, but you best believe, especially in today's political climate, if this were a group of Hispanic girls, especially with them being in East Texas, it should be most likely Hispanic. If this were a group of Hispanic girls out there, this would not be getting this type of coverage that they're...
Wrong. We tried that, remember? Open border, gangs trafficking young women, children, Hispanics. But we were racist. Remember? Tom Homan in front of Congress and the Senate explaining how he's finding dead children sometimes, dehydrated kids who haven't eaten because they're being trafficked across the border. I guess that's different, though.
They're getting, no one would give a fuck, and all these white people, the parents of these little girls, would be saying things like they need to be deported, they shouldn't have been here in the first place, and yada yada yada. So before y'all come at me, before y'all start leaving hate comments on my page about, oh, these are just kids and they don't know no better, the parents of these children who are choosing, and it is a choice in 2025, it is definitely a freaking choice to go into East goddamn Texas and to make a all-white enclave, exclusionary just for white people, with all the black people in East Texas, with all the Hispanic people in East Texas. Somehow, some way, you have carved out an all whites only enclave in East.
Even if that was true, so what? So what? That like
Texas for your white children. Yeah, I have a problem with that. I have a big problem with that. Once again, this is no shade to the girls. I hope they all get found. But once again, y'all have to understand the climate that we're living in. They want you to have sympathy for these people. They want you to get out of your bed and to come out of your home and to go find these people and to donate your money to go find these people. Meanwhile, they are deporting your family members. Meanwhile, they're setting up concentration camps and prisons for your family members.
Alligator Alcatraz.
And I need y'all to keep that in mind before y'all get out there and put on your rain boots and go find these little girls.
So, retardation on a level that's hard to describe. Oh, but we have more, don't we? This is Dr. I think actual doctor, not like Joe Biden doctor, Christina Probst. Who, I mean, this is such kind words from a doctor who takes care of kids. May all visitors, children, non-MAGA voters, and pets be safe and dry. Kerr County MAGA voted to gut FEMA. They deny climate change. Oh my God. May they get what they voted for. Bless her hearts. Wow. Now, if I was a parent, I'd definitely be sending my kids to her, because smart, intelligent, unbiased, not politically motivated, all the things that you look for when sending your kids to a doctor. But yeah, it doesn't. You can never assume that people aren't as stupid as they. Like if you've seen something do something stupid, if you've seen someone do something stupid, always bet someone's going to do it even dumber next time. Falls. It's just a tragedy how dumb people are. Bridges, buildings, empires. LA Unified School District is collapsing. My God. Let's go through some numbers here. LA Unified School District spends roughly $19,000 per student. Rutgers has the figure at $24,000. Federal data puts the number around 26. Let's just even them all out, call it 24. The budget for LAUSD is $18.4 billion.
Oh, snap.
$18.4 billion.
Oh, snap.
And that's for one school year. That's not a 10-year budget. That's just one school year. Exact number of students is kind of hard to get, but estimates range from 408,000 to 565,000 students, which is a lot. And that's spread over around 1,032 schools. Some of the figures, like the 19,576, that includes operational costs, teacher salaries, facilities, materials, bills, etc. The 26,000 reflects the total revenue allocated over multi-year programs, reserves, capital projects, savings, etc. So if you're a parent and you're like, oh man, they're dedicating quite a large sum of money to each student. I wonder if it's proportional to performance and proficiency. No, it's not, actually. LAUSD is probably developing country level education. Since 2012, though, they have added over 17,000 non-staff positions. Pardon me, non-teaching positions. 17,000 non-teaching positions. What these people are doing? 17,000 of them? If they're not teaching kids, I don't know what they're doing. In 2024, let's get the image up there. This is not a good look. 2024, 27% of Los Angeles Unified School District fourth graders were proficient in math. 25% of fourth graders were proficient in reading. Eighth grade, not too different. So what is causing such devastation to these kids? Why are they not reading, doing math, performing in science, English? What is mitigating this? A little bit of research. What did we come up with? The Fair Education Act. Fair, accurate, inclusive, and respectful Education Act. Senate Bill 48, 2011, California law mandates that public schools include positive representation of LGBTQ individuals and their contributions in social studies and history classes. What does that have to do with getting better in math and reading and learning science or becoming a doctor? No worries. In 2023, Los Angeles Unified School District passed a resolution urging all schools to include LGBTQ lessons, Honor Pride Month, LGBTQ History Month, National Coming Out Day, Transgender Day of Remembrance, Transgender Day of Visibility, a day of silence honoring the contribution of LGBT. What does this have to do with students? Why is this being taught in school? The LGBTQ agenda is fully integrated into the LAUSD curriculum. So I don't know. I'm a parent. Would you rather have your kid be proficient in math and English or know LGBTQ history? You tell me what fares in the real world. What is a better knowledge asset? LGBTQ history or being able to read and do arithmetic? 3 out of 4 kids can't read in LA Unified School District. 3 out of 4 kids aren't proficient in English in LA Unified School District. 3 out of 4 kids aren't proficient in math in LA Unified School District. Even with roughly $24,000 of funding behind each student, they're still falling short. This is a crime against the mere fact that governments are adding money, giving money to a program or a research or a school doesn't mean shit. If anything, it just increases the amount of corruption and fraud